Hi everyone. Today I'm gonna show you a very typical Async applications with API gateway and then queue and then Lambda. So why I using queue here? So in my application, I have two cases. One is the Lambda takes more than 29 seconds to process heavy tasks. In that case, I need queue here because API gateway only wait for 29 seconds maximum before timeout. A second case is if the load is a lot of concurrent requests. In that case, it's better to have a queue here to decouple the request and the processing the compute engine. So that's why it is a very typical typical architecture decoupling. Let me jump in the code and build it. Let me make a new CDK project. I call it okay. That a new project, and we have to wait few seconds. So I'm initializing a new CDK project in Typescript, and then we add several components: Lambda, SQS, API gateways, and also Ethernet topic. Okay, so we are in. Let me go in the main. Yeah. So now we start building it. So I'm gonna import some component. Let's see. And then, so first I'm gonna make an I assume I already have existed Ethernet topic. We're gonna make a queue, and then Lambda, and then API gateway, and then we need to integrate API gateway with the queue, and in here Lambda need to public Ethernet message for notification. So let me create a queue first. We call it a message queue demo. I think let me check any further parameters. Okay, we just make a very basic queue. And we need memory, let's say I need to put the queue SNS topic IAN here. Public. Okay. So let me load the Lambda code. Dot resolve dear name. Okay. Okay. And let's say if I already have the topic already existed, so I just give the topic IAN. And okay, now we're gonna make an API gateway. REST API. Just give it a name. And resources. API dot root dot add resources. We call it the queue, and then we integrate. So resources, add methods, get, and integrate. Okay. Let me check how can I integrate it with queue. Okay. Service. Let me check. First service, and then the path, the queue name, and then integration methods. I want it post, and then I want the option. So in here I'm gonna that's an method status 200, and here we have several things. We have a role for API gateway to send message to queue, and we also need the request parameter, and then request mapping template, and then response mapping. So request parameter, let me check, and then request template, and then integration response, status code 200 response template. Just done and true. I have another video talking about this request mapping and response mapping. But basically, when you send API send a message to a queue, it should be in a correct format so the queue can understand the message from the API gateway. So that's why we need request mapping, and when the queue respond, it also need correct format so API gateway can understand. So let me copy the request parameters, because this doesn't have auto suggestion, so I copy, okay, and then okay, this is very important so API gateway can connect to queue. I have another video I will share in the comments. So let me make a row. Init to API gateway send message to queue raw assume by API gateway .amazon.com and raw add to policy statement. Action SQS put. Let me check, is that put message or send message? Okay, okay, so we got that, and I think we almost there. We don't need this one. Let me pass this thing in so I can do it another way. Let me interface. Okay, and then I pass it here. And then I'm gonna okay, the function Lambda function gonna be okay. So we forget one more piece. Let me add. I think I can add it here. So queue event trigger Lambda, or Lambda gonna pull and process message from queue. So we're gonna do it uh, add event sort dot SQS event the queue. Let me check the batch size. I think this one gonna be smaller. Okay. 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 Now we come back. We need to make some folder for Lambda. But before it, let me modify this one. We need to pass the topic in and let me copy it. It's quite long. I already have set up topic. Okay. Okay. So I make Lambda folder index.py. Let me copy my Lambda function in. So basically the Lambda function receive message from queue and then it loop all over all the message or the request, and then it sent notification to topic, and I already have my email subscribed to the topic, so I check email, I get notification via email. So that's all. Okay, let's come back and see. Okay, I think that's all. Now let's try to synthesize it. Hopefully no error. Okay, well, lucky, no errors. Now we deploy it. So let me check my account. Okay. Yes. Let me make another terminal in case I need to debug. We can go to console to see the infrastructure coming out. So let's go to CloudFormation template. So here it is. We have to wait few minutes. Let me come back my terminal. Let me check. Okay. Just in case I need to debug or fix errors, we have to wait few minutes. Let me open my mail also, because we expect to receive mail notification. So this is my work mail. Okay, let's go to API gateway. We need that. Lambda queue and add an add topic. A lot of serverless service. So API, yeah, now it's coming. Okay, so we have API gateway here. Let's give it a test and see. Hopefully no errors, and I call it message equal to hello. Okay, give it a test. Okay, so now queue just respond simple message as we set up, right? And let's check the Lambda function. Monitor. No invoke yet. Let's check the message. Let me also send one message from here. Just test. Okay. And so we're waiting for mail notification. Let me check the internet topic. So I have one topic. Let me check the topic name. Is that correct? Notify something something. It look like correct. Okay. Let me check one more message. Because it's asynchronously, so sometimes we have to wait a bit. But the Lambda is not yet invoked yet. Not invoked yet, so I have to debug. Okay, so we seem to get Lambda got executed. Lambda got invoked. And I think let's see Lambda. Here. So we go into the CloudWatch. Maybe Lambda error. So the Lambda need, I got the error. Okay, got it. I forget to path. Let me show you. So the Lambda need to know the topic. Okay, so Lambda here, it need environment variable, and we pass the topic in here, prop dot topic in. That's it. We need this one, and then we can cdk deploy again. Sorry, but that's a bug, because the Lambda function need that environment variables. I show you the Lambda code, so you're gonna see how Lambda use the environment variables to send to the correct internet topic. So let me show you here. So okay, this is right. So this is this one, this topic in, and then Lambda can send notification. Let's come back one. Okay, we have to wait maybe another minute. Sorry. And let's go to console, and let's check the Lambda. Lambda here. Yeah, no environment variable yet. Let's check. Okay, I think now I come back to check. Okay, now I reload, and we got environment variables here. We test again. Message 1, is that okay? Message 2, is that okay? Send it. Message 3, send it. And hopefully, yes, now we get notification. Let me zoom in. Now we got notification, right? Yeah, notification and notification. Let me find out the message body. Let me search for, wow, sorry, I'm looking for the message hello. So let me check event sort. Yeah, from SQS. Yeah, it's a hello 3. Okay, so we also can do the curl. So let me bump back in here, and then I'm gonna stage, go to production, and then I do a curl here. And let me yeah, so one more, and check the email. Got that? Still hello. Yeah, this one, I think this one. Yeah, hi Chen. Okay, so that's it. Thank you.